Hello, everyone. And after listening, so much of AI today, I'm just keeping my NI, natural intelligence, intact. I just want to take some moments here, and thank you, to see that what we are referring is something new, something disruptive here, and was really encouraged to see Professor Chopra talking about the real AI and how rural healthcare he's trying to improve. Right, sounded like homecoming. My father happened to be a surgeon, and he used to touch and see the diagnosis, and I used to call him non-invasive, and he used to hate that because he is a surgeon, right? So here we are. It's been a 5 years. It's not something we have started this like 5 months back, but it's been 5 years in this journey. Me along with five co-founders. One happened to be a scientist, one happened to be an AI expert, and one happened to launch the products. Right, we all came together and we started working painstakingly. And today we are 5 months back. We have started this journey of all the hard work we had done for last 5 years. Right, so here we are. We are kind of working on revolutionizing the cancer detection. And believe me, this is not just AI. This is about photonics. So since we are not somebody who is like looking for some e-commerce or other startups, this is where the deep purpose is when we started off. And the whole company revolves in this purpose, which is basically around how photonics, right, in medtech industry can revolutionize. And next 10 minutes, I'm going to run you through this journey. What we offer, we have a product. Actually, it is now, we can call this as a platform as well. It's a portable, real-time, affordable, reliable, and especially non-invasive healthcare diagnostic. The phase one, we are kind of working on lung cancer, but it is easily scalable to any other disease. Our mission is to really disrupt and revolutionize cancer detection, and we're hoping one day, besides MRI, CT scan, we will see breath scan as a gold standards. Right, this is my wish list. We need partnership with each one of you. It's not me alone here as a company. We can do this. Right, our vision is really to save 1 million lives in the next 5 years, and this is really, we mean it. So what's the problem we are targeting right now? The problem is lung cancer as our first target. Last year, my maternal uncle, who was perfectly healthy, doing all kinds of exercises, suddenly started having chest pain in March, and he got diagnosed later with lung cancer stage 2. Unfortunately, by August, he was no more. This story is now very prevalent across India. There are almost 72,000 cases every year, such coming in, right? And the key here is that only 5% of them are getting early diagnosis. And if you see some of the stats, almost 75% of lung cancer detected at stage 3 and 4. I know here a lot of experts are there, but I'm just keeping an audacious approach to just ask you, anybody just tell me, why is this happening? And this is not just India, globally. Anybody, right? So what do you think? Why 75% of the cases, based on Lancet Journal, getting diagnosed in stage 2 and 3? Why not early? Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely, right? So I think one of the answers are very right. The other is, by nature, there's one more reason that, the God has made one organ which doesn't have pain receptors. And, that's the prime reason, right? Even though some things are cooking up here, patient gets to know, human body gets to know only at the later stage. And the second thing is that if you see, there are misdiagnoses. And, there are Lancet Journal studies that almost 42.5% of the lung cancer cases are misdiagnosed to either tuberculosis, asthma, or COPD, right, at the early stages. So this is growing problem everywhere, not just in India, globally, and especially where the workers are on the mining areas because of the exposure of asbestos. they are more prone, far more prone, almost 1.5 to 2 times to these diseases. So this has become a big problem which we are targeting as a phase 1. And if you see, these are some of the symptoms which I'm saying, they are diagnostic delays. Tata Memorial already has studied and said that from symptom to diagnosis, at least 6 months of journey is there, right? This is on urban areas. If you look at rural, it is more than 9 months. So this is something which we have looked at as a team. We have oncologists with us. We have scientists whom we are working together to do this. What we have done is, basically we have developed this product completely based on photonics. And those of you who are new to these terms, just want to spend a minute on that. Is if you look at, we've talked so much about AI, right? Photonics is the backbone of AI, actually, if you really look at it, right? Electronic transistors, which is we call as semiconductors, have actually gone through the threshold of holding the data, right? There's no more data they can store. And looking at AI going to agentic AI in the future, and AGI is coming next, right? The semiconductor as a legacy technologies cannot withhold. So photonics is coming up with a big way across industries, right? And medical, I've just termed as new EV movement for us on a hardware side, which basically can store mammoth amount of data in photons. And that's where the photonics is all about. So we have basically, developed and globally patented this machine, right? Who looks to be seemingly like an ECG. We will try to change it more like a Tesla Optimus robot. But, jokes apart, but, this is what our device looks like. Basically what it does is, it basically detects the exhale breath into not parts per million level, but at parts per billion level, right? And we have a capacity and capability to go at parts per trillion level. So we are not predicting cancer. We are actually telling patients that you already have symptoms of cancers 2 years or 1 year in advance of stage 0. And that's where the technology is. And since it is about breath biopsy, or maybe you can call it science of breath, it's something which we have not invented. It is Lancet journals, which already talks a lot. And I see last 3 or 4 years, there's so much innovation happening on science of breath by coming out with biomarkers. Every month I'm seeing a Lancet, John Hopkins University, somewhere in India, everywhere, everybody's working on coming out with new biomarkers. What we have done is, rather than those biomarkers analyzed in lab of an instrument which is 12 by 12 feet, we have come out with a very portable, scalable version of that machine called Photonics Breath Scan into the world, right? And early, results are very positive. We are actually looking at this as physics, and we are very passionate about making this scalable across nation and going global. As I said, we have started the journey with lung cancer, but we have data, we have rules across different cancers which can non-invasively identify. And this sort of data is a boon to companies like AI, some of the smart companies which you have already talked about in morning. We are willing to partner with you to give you more ownership of data rather than user of a data. So all in all, we are looking at this just not as gadget, it's a gateway basically to early detection. And this is what we call it. It's basically physics and digital. It's a physical game changer. And as I said, that it's real time, it's under 5 minutes, you're able to see that. And on top of that, we are trying to put AI engine, and I'm looking for some of your different companies to partner with us because you have more advanced AI algorithms, We can work it together. We are the data bus. You have an AI algorithms in that. This whole AI stuff, which are breath-based, not blood-based, so you really don't need any needle, no sputum, and no radiation. Right, just as a simple breath analysis. We are fortunate enough to be the top 18 AI startups from Department of Electronic Ministry. There was a kind of nomination accepted across India, and this machine, has been demonstrated. And we're fortunate that we have been ranked there as an 18th on this. So my point is, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet here, that this is something which can work wonders for hospitals to really look at how they can reduce their diagnostic cost, improve OPD revenues, make more patient-centric innovations. Same for diagnostic, right? How can they maximize their lab efficiencies? For corporates, employee wellness and CSRs is the big, right? And this is the portable device which you can take in mobile van to any remote areas in rural or urban areas or remote places like miners, and make sure that you can screen on lakhs. This is very durable and reliable as well, because it is all about lights. So there's less of mechanical instruments, less of maintenance. Obviously, as I said, we look forward for some of the AI startups to partner with us. If you're hungry for data, we are the answer for that. And lastly, for academia and pharma research for drug discovery, right? Because every now and then, if you see, biomarkers, correlations are very complex, and AI algorithms are coming every day as we speak. So we are looking to just, blast this industry, working with all as a community, rather than we working as a one company only. That's pretty much I have. Quick kick on site. I think I'm hoping that I am on time. Thank you very much. If you don't have any questions. Yeah. Thank you.